Hey Leo. All right, so as you all know, my name is C. Welcome and welcome back to Bliss Tarot. This is going to be your July energy check-in reading. All right, it is going to be general, so it will not resonate with everyone watching the reading. However, take what applies, leave the rest for someone else's story. If you want to book a personal, the information is in the description box below, as well as my social media platforms and how you all can contact me, okay? I do not read tarot for gender. I read the cards for the energy of the cards and not the gender seen on the card. So a lot of times you are able to reverse the roles how you see fit. So if I say I see a king and I'm saying that this king may be you, you could even be a queen in that position, or not a queen, but a woman in that position. And vice versa for if you're a male watching and I say, oh, this queen did this to this king, the queen could have been you and you're a male. So I don't read for gender. I read for the energy of the card. We all embody masculine and feminine energy, okay? So take what applies, like I said, leave the rest for someone else's story, okay? I do have to start the reading off with a prayer just to clear the energy away, and then we will get into the channel messages and then the cards, okay? So let's get into it, y'all. Father God, we come to you today thanking you for life, health, and strength, Father God. Father God, thank you for another opportunity to read for Leo. And Lord, I ask that you please just grant me the spirit of discernment so that I can properly discern these messages for Leo. Lord, I ask that you allow your angels charge all around us as we go through this reading. Thank you for everything you do for us and everything you will do for us in the near future. All these things I ask of you. Amen. All right. Y'all, excuse me. I am at work. It is 3 in the morning. And I have some downtime, so I said I'm gonna record for y'all, while I'm just sitting here chilling, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the channel messages, and then we'll get your cards out. So y'all know that I usually start off with a channeled song first. The song that I channeled, it's actually on Chris Brown's new album, and it's called Harder. And what I heard was the part that I heard from the song, he said, since I got you here, I might as well do some exploring, okay? Now, I take that in many ways for the Chris Brown channel song. First of all, Chris Brown is a Taurus. Some of you all could be dealing with a Taurus, okay? Chris Brown is also from the DMV, which is DC, Maryland, or Virginia. Some of you all could be from there originally, all right? Or somewhere up north, okay? Also Harder. I definitely feel like in certain aspects, and for some of you, things are starting to get a little bit harder when it comes to your success. But you all know, how does the saying go? It's like, to much one is given, much is required. I think I said that right. But so I think that it's like the more money you make, or the more recognition you get, like things are starting to get overbearing or overwhelming, or things are just starting to get hard, okay? But I think that that's a good thing. Growth is always new levels, new devils, all right? Some of y'all could be dealing with a Capricorn. I'm also getting that for the Chris Brown channeled song, I was also getting like a new person. Like this might be a new person in your life as well. And if this person has come into your life recently, I think that it's like it's made things kind of complicated. And what I mean by that is, okay, say you've been trying to focus on your career, focus on your business, saving more money, things of that nature, right? Trying to juggle a connection now, or a relationship now, has made things a little bit more difficult or harder for you, okay? So then I also heard, like, because remember I told you in the song, he said, since I got you here, might as well do some exploring. Some of you all may be like shopping, because when I heard that, the lyrics, I also heard, come in, take a look around. So some of you all could be having a housewarming, okay? Some of you all could be shopping, like I said, like car shopping, you know, looking for a house. Some of you all could be just shopping, like, you know, for shoes, clothes, things of that nature, okay? Also with the, remember I mentioned the DMV, he's from the DMV. That can also be someone's initials. So someone's initials can be D, someone's initials can be M, someone's initials can be V, okay? So like David, Mary, and Victoria, you know, it doesn't have to be those names, but that's just an example, okay? And then also when I got shopping, or, you know, come in, take a look around, this is also about options. You have a lot of things that are opening up for you, whether that be like a career or some type of business investments, partnerships, as well as, you know, love interests as well, okay? Someone could be an 80s baby. Don't know if I've already said that, but that could be significant for someone. Someone could be an 80s baby, all right? Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to get an oracle card first, and then we'll get into the tarot. So Holy Spirit, Heavenly Angels, this is for Leo. Can you please give me one card for Leo? This is for Leo. You got the potential card, and then at the top of the deck we have blessings. So you have potential blessings coming in, all right? That is self-explanatory. It's funny because the last word that I channeled was options. Remember I said there's a lot of different things that are coming into you. So yeah, that was just confirmation there. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot and get the details of what's going on, all right? Holy Spirit, Heavenly Angels, this is for Leo. Can you please tell me what can they expect for the remainder of July? What can they expect for the remainder of July? What can they expect for the remainder of July? This is for Leo. I need one card. Thank you. Knight of Swords. Four of Cups. The Fool, and oh, I love it, y'all. I really love it. I really do. At the top of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. Very happy times coming up for y'all. This might actually linger into you all season. It is going to be your birthday, okay? I think we are actually in Leo season now. Nope, we're still in Cancer. I think Leo season starts on the 23rd. Today's the 20th, so. All right. I definitely see things moving very quickly. And where you may have been once down about something is definitely about to start picking up, all right? I definitely feel like some of y'all could be dealing with a Taurus because they didn't get the same cards, but a similar message, if that makes sense. But I definitely see where it's kind of like, but it's different for you all because I think that, like I said, remember when I said things are moving really fast and, you know, you might be down or like discouraged, but it starts to pick up really fast. I think that this is more so about you may have been focused on one thing and being discouraged about the fact that that's not really moving at a pace that you want to see it growing or expanding. But then there's a different venture that opens up to you to where you can take a leap of faith towards something brand new and implement that into whatever it is that you're working on in order to see the expansion and the growth that you're looking for, and at a faster pace, okay? So let's go ahead and break these down and see what's going on. Clarify the Knight of Swords, please, for Leo. What is the Knight of Swords for Leo, please? What is the Knight of Swords for Leo? The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles is definitely about feeling like you're at a lack in something, okay? This might also be like in finances. Now, What I also just heard, and this is going to resonate for some of you all, there could be a situation to where there's a lot of people that are very dependent on you, okay, at this time. And that kind of creates like a lack for you. So say if you have like a friend group and people know that you're a very hard worker, they always come to you to say, hey, like, you know, can I borrow this, you know, or whatever the case may be. And you have it, so you give it to them, you know, because you're like, you know, they're my friends, or this is my sister or my mom, whoever it is that is, you know, in need of your assistance. But then it kind of puts you in a hole, you know, and it makes you feel discouraged because you're like, okay, like, I don't feel like it's reciprocated. Like, if I need it and I just call them out the blue, they're not gonna jump for me like I jump for them, okay? What's the Five of Pentacles? What's the Five of Pentacles for Leo? Yeah, the Justice card. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Libra, okay? But I definitely see that it's kind of like you want that equal give and take, that fairness, that balance. I definitely see that, okay? Like you're just due. And I think that this is also something that you might be, what I was just hearing, if you all are like religious, if you pray, whatever it is that you believe in, no judgment on this channel, okay? But if you do pray, like I feel like that's something you've been praying about. Like you've been saying, like, Lord, like me being a blessing to others, like allow that to attract what, you know, what I'm deserving of, you know, things of that nature. I think that that's something that you've really been either manifesting or you've been praying about, is like having that that reciprocity come into your life, and having flow in your life, you know, when it comes to your blessings, your material wealth, things of that nature, okay? Because the Four of Cups is about someone who is trying to be patient when waiting for something to come in, but at the same time, it's like they've been waiting so long that they're starting to become discouraged, okay? What is the Four of Cups? The Ten of Wands, exactly. The Ten of Wands is about a heavy burden. It's a heavy load that this person is carrying all by themselves, all right? And this moon in the background, the moon is about secrets. The moon is also about fears as well, okay, or hidden emotions. So definitely I feel like you kind of bite the bullet sometimes. You don't really talk about how you truly feel. You might cover it up. You might act as though, yeah, with the Three of Swords, this is like about hurt, feeling broken, you know, just being sad, you know, heartbroken, things of that nature, like I said. But I think that you don't show this. For some of you all, you may transmute that energy into your work, okay? To clarify, the Ten of Wands. Yeah, with the Eight of Wands, all right? So the Eight of Wands is about fast movement. It is about communication. It is also about travel as well, okay? So remember I was talking to y'all about like shopping and stuff like that, the DMV, whatever the case may be. I'm definitely getting for some of y'all that y'all could be traveling sometime soon to collect something. That's what I just heard. So that if that resonates for you, you'll know what I'm talking about. You're traveling soon to collect something or pick something up, something like that. I mean, I've actually heard to where people are like, they buy cars in a different city than where they live, you know, so that's possible. But like I said, for some of you all, you're traveling to collect something or pick something up, all right? Yeah, what is the Eight of Wands? Okay. They want me to take the Hanged Man, put that on top of the Eight of Wands, and then take the Tower and put that on the Fool. All right. You're looking at things from a new perspective, as far as like, remember we talked about that flow? Yeah, you're definitely looking at things at a different perspective, weighing out your options. Now, I think that this is also about being more so open-minded, because remember we talked about like, you know, you feeling as though, remember when I had got the lineup for the cards out, and I was saying that I felt like it's something that you could have been focused on and you thought that that was the right path for you. and now it's like something else is coming in and it's actually going to be better for you, and you kind of have to abandon ship to kind of welcome in a new season for yourself. This is about you being more so open-minded about different avenues and ventures you have to take in order to see that change, okay? Because the Fool card is here, and the Fool card is about a leap of faith, okay? And you're blindly taking this leap of faith. It's like it comes out of nowhere with the Tower card. It's really shocking, okay? As you can see these hands here, it's like God's hand. And he's like kind of coming in, shaking things up. You know what I'm saying? I think that had this not just, or say if there was an occurrence or an incident that caused you to abandon ship here, right? That happened for a reason, is really what I'm getting with the Tower card. Because the Tower card is always about divine intervention. So with that being said, I think that if this wouldn't have happened, you'd still be here. Because I think that it's like with the Hanged Man, even though it's about seeing things from a new perspective, he's hanging, which means it's like he's still trying to hang in there. Even though he's trying to keep an open mind, even though he's trying to change his perspective, change his mentality, in ways he can tell himself, like, you know, it's okay for, like, okay, what's the best way for me to say this? The Hanged Man can like convince himself that his current situation or circumstances are okay. They will get better, you know, things of that nature, but he's still hanging there. And if you can see, it's like he's rooted into the tree. So it's like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to speak positivity into this situation. Even though I know that's a horrible scenario, Spirit. I'm not going to say that. All right. So that's like staying in a toxic relationship, knowing that this person has no desire of changing, but you're telling yourself like, oh, this person tells me they love me, you know, or, you know, just the surface level things. Or even if, say, this person gaslights you, you're believing what they're saying to stay, knowing that it hurts you on the inside, knowing that you're not completely happy, knowing that there's X, Y, and Z of red flags, you know what I'm saying? But you stay because you're convincing yourself that it will get better, you know? When it will get better, just, you know, you got to take a different avenue, you know? Like there's going to be a change. It's not going to get better in the position you're in now, okay? What is the Tower card? Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is about effort. It is also about building, okay? Equal give and take. So with this, this is definitely like a new line of study or work, okay? But like I said, I think that you've invested a lot of time into this situation here, your current situation, so you're a little skeptical about moving forward. I also see for some of you all, it's like you may be moving for work, okay? And it's you're a bit skeptical about it because you've already like set your roots where you are now, right? So you're like, it's okay, I can make it work. I can find the job that I'm looking for here. You know, I have my house here, or my apartment, my friends are here, you know, I go to school here, whatever the case may be, that's keeping you rooted in your current circumstances. And so, yes, you're trying to keep an open mind and stay positive, but you haven't weighed your options with the Four of Cups. You have not weighed your options in other cities to say, okay, what if I transfer schools? If I'm going to school here for this, and I want to move here because, you know, the market is so much better there. You know, they pay a lot more for for different jobs and careers. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be new scenery. It's beautiful out there, whatever the case may be. But it's like, okay, well, I don't really have the money right now to move, so I'm just going to stay here. And you procrastinate. And every year it's the same excuse. The same excuse. Well, I'm just so used to it, right? You become just so used to it, comfortable, complacent, okay? I definitely see that. For a lot of y'all, this is more so about career, okay? A lot of the other readings, a lot of the other readings were more so about love, but you all's is more so about finance and career. What is the Eight of Pentacles? Yeah, the King of Wands, yeah. Remember, I don't read tarot for gender. So even though this is a king, this can be you if you are a female watching. The King of Wands compared to the Queen of Wands. The King of Wands, he's more so ambitious, where the Queen of Wands is more so on the side of confidence and appeal, like things of that nature. Like she's a very sensual person. She's very sexy. She's confident. You know, she can be bold or fierce, right? But the king, he's more so of, he could be boastful. He's ambitious. He can have a lot of pride. You know, those types of things are more masculine energy. So with the King of Wands being here, this is about you chasing down your ambitions, or really coming up with plans when it comes to your dreams or your goals, and how to execute that, all right? When it comes to this brand new, solid, stable, secure beginning, okay? With the Ace of Pentacles, this is one of my favorite cards out the deck, because this can talk about commitment in general. You can get this out because Pentacles are about the tangible things in life. It is about your material world. So with the Ace of Pentacles, you can even get this out in a reading, and that could symbolize marriage. It could symbolize a new home. You know, if you're getting this, even if it's love, right? If it's career, then this could be more so about you know, a new job, a raise, you know, things of that nature. This could also mean a baby. It's always about like a new start that you have to commit to in a way. So even if you're looking at this Ace of Pentacles, and I'm just giving y'all a little bit of education on it. Even if you look at this Ace of Pentacles as a baby, because, you know, once you are pregnant, you have to nurture that baby until you know, birth it, and then you have to commit to that life and providing for that life, nurturing that life, raising the child. It's a commitment, right? It's a life-changing commitment, right? But this is also how the Ace of Pentacles is, something that is life-changing, but you have to commit to it, where you committed to this, but it's not taking you anywhere, okay? What is the Ace of Pentacles? The High Priestess. Okay. And remember, I talked about commitment, but I think that also you are gonna slip into a place of fear. Even if you take this leap of faith, you're gonna slip into a place of fear because of this situation here, your current situation now. Okay. I see that happening because of the fact that it's like, well, I committed to this and it looked good at first, but then it kind of just, everything kind of went downhill, you know, and it fell off, or I fell off, or whatever. So this is more so about trusting your gut, trusting your intuition with the High Priestess card, okay? Not allowing yourself, because I don't see really any swords on the board. And swords are about communication, but swords are also about thoughts. So I think that with this High Priestess, it's more so saying, like, don't overwhelm yourself or get too much into your head and overthink it to where you back out of this, because this is actually going to be good for you to be able to set ground somewhere or in a new aspect of your life, where you'll see growth. What is the High Priestess? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's the seed, because this is step one. All right, for some of y'all, this could even be in a relationship. All right, I'm not even gonna lie to you, but I'm gonna get to that in a minute. More so, I do see this is more like a finance reading though. What is the Page of Pentacles? The King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is someone with a great deal of emotion, but they don't outwardly express it. We did talk about that over here. You don't really express how you truly feel about certain things, okay? Maybe you feel like this is like a defense mechanism for you with the Queen of Swords. She's the queen that exercises boundaries, you know? Now, with the King of Cups, like I said, he has a lot... he cares a lot about what he does or what he invests in, but sometimes he doesn't know how to show that love, okay? And especially if this is something that is brand new, you're kind of gonna be a little bit, I wouldn't even say apprehensive, but it's gonna be difficult for you to really like fall in love with it, because I think, remember I was saying, like, don't get too much into your head. Even though I don't see the swords here, intuitively I'm feeling like that's what this is. That's basically what they're saying, and that's why the High Priestess came out, to say to go with your gut instinct or your gut intuition instead of, you know, getting in your head so much. Because getting in your head so much, and you're trying to learn all over again, because you're starting from, you know, level 1, you know, and you're not going to be able to really fall in love with the situation at first, at surface level, okay, until you get into it. So what is the King of Cups? Yeah, with the Death card. The Death card symbolizes transformation. It's about something that is ending so that something new can begin, okay? And this is also another thing as well, because the Death card clarified the King of Cups. So eventually you are going to be able to express yourself in such a way that you didn't before. Because remember I was saying, it, like, even over here, definitely over here, I'm getting overworked and underpaid. That's definitely what I'm... One second, y'all. That's y'all title. I have to write that down in my journal. My bad. But yeah, that's definitely what I'm getting for y'all, is overworked and underpaid, because the Justice card out here is about, like I told you, it's about balance. It's about things being fair, or you receiving your justice. But it's like you're already rooted in whatever this is. You've already like invested so much time in this, and it's kind of like you don't really see things. Thank you, Spirit. That was confirmation, y'all. And you don't really see anything growing here. So I see you taking a different approach, and this is actually going to be able to help you see that transformation in your life with the Death card, okay? So I definitely see that, y'all. I love that. All right. I want to get one more of these, because being that I more so see this as a career reading, I'm not going to pull the love cards. You know what? Matter of fact, I am going to pull some love cards, because I'm going to tell y'all in a minute what I see when it comes to love. New beginnings. And I think that this is in both love and career, all right? But I definitely see that there was some, for those of you that are dealing with something in love as well, I definitely see where there was an altercation, okay? Where you kind of went off on somebody to kind of like tell them off or tell them about themselves, all right? And I think that you were waiting for this person to come in and communicate with you, maybe waiting for an apology or something like that. But it's like you were kind of just waiting in vain. Like they didn't, nothing happened. You know, they didn't come forward. So I do see where there is a potential lover that's coming in. And maybe you're so focused on your work right now that you're not really trying to give this person the time of day. But I do see where you are kind of like sparing some time, because remember we talked about like weighing out your options, things of that nature, right? I feel as though it's like you're not really taking it serious, but you're still like, okay, we can have conversation, or you can take me out every now and then, here and there, whatever, however long this has actually taken place, right? And I think that it's like eventually you stop hiding how you feel about this person, like, because the Death card clarified the King of Cups. And I told you the King of Cups is someone who has a lot of emotion, but they hold it inside. And I think it's because you're still a little bit hurt from the past, but I definitely see someone new coming in. And I think that this is definitely going to go a lot better than what you expected, okay? However, I do see overworked and underpaid. That's definitely a big thing here. And y'all spoiled it, because I said that I was going to be doing some finance readings this weekend for y'all. But this is already a finance reading, but we'll still look into it and see. I'm going to read the signs on the board. We'll get some romance angel cards and then go to the situation cards. So I do have Libra. I have Taurus, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio. That is all. Clarify this first row, please, Spirit. Trust, okay? And it says this situation is calling for you to have faith. I can't make it up, y'all. Definitely when it comes to you all's career, because this is really speaking to career, even though these are love cards, I know how to interpret them either way. You had a lot of faith in this situation. If this is a love reading for some of y'all, you had a lot of faith in this person. That things were going to kind of turn around for your good, or for the betterment of the connection, or, your career, but it didn't happen. Let's see, clarify the second row. Romantic feelings, all right? It says your feelings are real and worth exploring, yes. Now, this can be interpreted both ways. Romantic feelings is more so about, remember I was telling you all that you may have told somebody off, right? And then you waited for this person to come back in and apologize, tell you how they feel, make amends, make things right? But they didn't do that. So your feelings are real and worth exploring, because maybe that was, because whenever the Justice card comes out, that's usually an ending as well. It kind of is like brother and sister with the Death card, if that makes sense. So your feelings are real and worth exploring. So this is more so saying, like, when you caught this person doing whatever they did, or if they said something wrong, did something wrong, if there's so many red flags that you missed because you trusted this person. And so now that and this is justice for you, right? This is karmic justice for you to set you free. And now you can go and date other people, or, with the romantic feelings, this is more so about you opening your heart up to other options. And this might not even be something that was long term if it was a relationship, okay? But if this is for the career aspect, the romantic feelings is really saying that, you loved what you do, or you had a lot of faith, right? You had a lot of faith in what it is that you do. But your feelings are real and worth exploring, which means that same commitment that you have here, take it and invest it or apply it elsewhere, okay? Clarify the third, yeah. We have religious factors. Religious factors says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Yeah, and that's what we talked about with this leap of faith. This leap of faith is telling you for you to release this, because you lose to gain, right? We might always look at it as a loss is a loss, but no, that's you clearing the slate so that something else can. That's like, you know, if you always have your fist clenched, right? You're never open to receiving. But if you have your hand open, you know, your hand out or your palm free, whatever, however you want to say it, then you have that room for something to come into you, okay? So that's really what the spiritual path is about, is to be able to release the negativity, the things that don't serve you, so that you can welcome in your new blessings, your new beginnings, like we saw, okay? Give me one more. And getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Yeah, so in the love aspect, this is about you getting to know someone new, okay? In the career aspect, this is you getting to know a new venture, a new atmosphere all over again, a new culture, a new company, you know, a new business strategy, whatever it is. It's like you're learning something, okay? You're learning something new. You're learning a new person in your life, all right? So yeah, let's go ahead and get the situation cards and wrap it up, because I'm running over time, y'all. I apologize. Y'all would give me like 3 scenarios on one reading. Okay. But that's fine. I like to reach as many people as I possibly can without stretching the reading. And it didn't feel stretched at all. All right. Situation cards. This is for Leo. I just need 3. Situation cards for Leo. I just need 3. Divine Feminine. Anxiety in reverse. And cut off, yeah. So we have the single card, and it says current status are available. For some of you all, you are currently single. This could be after you were dealing with someone and you are now available to date, all right? You could be a male or a female, and maybe you're meeting your divine feminine. For some of you all, you are the divine feminine. You're meeting a single male, okay? So take it how it applies for you. I'm also getting, I'm not even, like I said, I don't read for gender. So this card says available. Things are starting to become available to you, whether that's in your, like in your career, buying a home, buying a car, whatever blessings that are coming into you, they are available to you, okay? Currently. That's why it says current status, okay? Now, the Divine Feminine card doesn't always have to talk about a woman. This is about knowing your worth, okay? And then it says anxiety. It came out in reverse, scared or panic. So this can also be you, okay? Because I interpret it how I hear it, okay? If you are a woman, right? This could also be you needing to let your guard down when it comes to dating again with whoever this person is, okay? And vice versa, if you are a male, a single male, and you're meeting your divine feminine, and it's like you might be a little bit hesitant to open up to this person, all right? But it's because you've lost someone, okay? Or something. For some of y'all, in a career aspect, remember I was talking about that. Remember when I said don't be up in your head too much? The anxiety card came out in reverse, okay? It is because you are going to be taking a loss for some reason, you know. I don't know how it's going to play out for all of you, but you are going to be taking a loss. And what they're saying is don't overwhelm yourself about it. Know your worth. Okay, so I hope that makes sense for y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the reading. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, all that YouTube-y stuff, okay? If you want to book a personal, the information is in the description box below, as well as my social media platforms and how you all can contact me, okay? I'll see y'all probably at the end of the week, but take care until then. Bye, Leo.